Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Pahua, and in today's video we compared two popular products, one new and one that has been in the industry for a while. I'm pretty sure you can guess it from the thumbnail and the title. We are going to be testing and comparing the Makeup by Mario and the Chanel bronzing creams. So if you want to see me test out these two products side by side and compare and see, are they dupes, are they alternatives, and which one is better, keep on watching. All right, I have two of the products right here in my hand. I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer and the Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. These are the two products that I'll be testing out to see if, okay, are they compatible? Are they alternatives? Can they be dupes? I have used the Chanel in the past. I would say it's a very warm tan shade. I typically didn't like it. The formula is really nice. It's a really nice creamy emollient feel, but I feel like the shade was not, they could have worked on it, you know. The Makeup by Mario is a new product, and so that's why I'll be testing it out. This is the first time, but I just want to go in and talk about what the brand says about the products. On the Ulta website, it says it's a lightweight cream gel bronzer with a delicate velvet matte finish that gives the skin a sun-kissed glow. I definitely agree with that, okay? It definitely gives you a sun-kissed glow. That tan is orange, honey. It also says for the features that it's a mineral waxes, powders, ensures effortless application, while silica and soft focus powders deliver an immediate smoothing effect. There's also light reflecting pigments create a natural looking radiance. Definitely agree with the radiance. And this product says it helps avoid clogged pores and breakouts. So I can see why a lot of people like this. It's a very natural, high-end, girly, luxurious product that just screams like, oh, you're fancy. Let's just say that the shade range could be better. I believe they only have three shades. I mean, Chanel, you have the money to do that. You can do it. On the Sephora website for the Makeup by Mario balm, it says it's a 3-in-1 tinted complexion balm that warms and nourishes with sheer coverage to even out the appearance of skin tone. Okay, so obviously they're not the same product, but because I have a similar feeling that they could. It also says this weightless balm warms and tints and visibly evens tones while nourishing skin to transform your complexion. This 3-in-1 enhancer is a solid balm, skin tint, and creamy bronzer in one. Featuring 6 universal shades, this formula helps with not clogging your pores, and it offers sheer coverage for a dewy finish. Seen Mario use this before and it just melted into his skin, so I was like, let me try it out. This, I forgot to say the prices, but the Makeup by Mario is priced at $30 for 0.18 ounces or 5 grams, and then the Chanel is $50 at 1.06 ounces. You definitely get way more from this product. Like, it is heavy. So let's just put it to a test and see if they can compare. So first, these products are usually targeted towards that natural feel. So for the first half of the video, I will test it out on just like bare skin with just skincare and primer. And then for the second half, I'll be doing with a full face. So let me just show you what it looks like on my natural skin. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. on the Chanel one and then the Makeup by Mario on my left side, doing the Makeup by Mario one. All right. How about I zoom you in? So I just want to let you know I do have my eyebrows filled, if you didn't even notice. They are very dark, but I was just already prepped to do the full face, so ignore that. I barely have any brows to work with, so this is what we will have to do. So anyways, as you can see, all I have is skincare on. I'm gonna go apply the Glow Recipe Dew Drops on my skin and a little bit mattifying primer in the middle, and then we'll go straight into the bronzer. So everything is all prepped and primed. I am a little red in the center of my face. It just happens when I touch my nose. We're just gonna ignore that. I will cover it with concealer in a bit, okay? But anyways, let's go straight into the Chanel one, okay? And as you can see, it has the Chanel brand and everything. Just seems very fancy. It feels heavy. Feels like you're getting a good amount of money for, you know. So this is what it looks. As you can see, I've used it before. It is so orange, okay? Like, I just don't know who this works for, honestly. This just looks like I just spread orange paint on my face. Anyways, let's just do it. So I'm just gonna spin my brush in it, and it picked up this much. It's a very nice thick consistency that doesn't pick up too much, but enough. And as you can see, I have pigment, I have acne, I have scarring. Okay, let's see. All right, that is the cheekbone bronze up. As you can see, it gives you that sun-kissed look. I definitely love a sun-kissed look, but I just feel like this is a shade too warm for me. But I do love how it finishes. Like I said, the formula is like, it's a perfect formula. As I said, it's a smooth but kind of powdery finish. This is exactly what it is. And as you can see, a lot goes a long way. I mean, a little goes a long way, but at the same time you don't have to be scared of using too much product because you can really just blend it into your skin. So let's do the whole entire face. Let's do the chin and the jawline. So now I'm bronzing my forehead, and as you can see, it gives that lifelike tan look to your skin. Still a little orange, but you know, we can make it work. This is what one layer of the Chanel bronzing cream looks like. As you can see, it has that healthy glow, that touch of sun-kissed skin. I just feel like it's a little orange for my skin, and that's why I don't reach for it. But let's try see if I can build it up. Okay, I picked up some more. Let's see. Now I'm gonna tap it into my cheekbones, because this is how you can get way more pigment. Oh yeah, do you see that? It's like building up so beautiful. There's no patchiness. It doesn't, you know, like cling onto dry spots. It's a really nice formula. We have 2 layers on, and this is what it looks. Still looks natural, still looks like a healthy glow. Shade is just, I could rant about it all day long if you wanted to, but we don't have time for that. This is what it looks like. As you can see, that shade of that contour and bronzing shade just enhances my face so perfectly well. The shade is off, but I love the formula, and that's pretty much what I can say. Let's move on to the Makeup by Mario side. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see, but it has like holes in it. I've never seen a product that has this many holes in it. I don't know if it's because of the formula or somebody used it, or yeah. And usually when you open new packages like that, they have like a layer seal. Like this one didn't. Doesn't smell like anything. So let's just go ahead and do it, okay? And if I don't like it, I can also return it. So using the Makeup by Mario one, I'm just gonna dip it in just like I did with a Chanel one, and we're just gonna see how much it picks up. Okay, you can't really tell on that. You can't really tell on the brush, but it looks like it picked up. Let's try it on. Oh, it definitely picked up. This is the shade medium as well. Oh, it is so much more pigment than I thought. Actually, let me save my breath before I finish. As I'm blending it out, I can tell that it just blends into my skin way more effortlessly than the Chanel one. Like, do you see that? It kind of looks like my shade, but just like I've been kissed by the sun. Oh god, okay, I was not expecting that. The formula is actually, I will talk about the formulas after this video, so I can just get a feel of how the Makeup by Mario feels like. So while we're here, let's just do the whole entire face. So let's do the jaw. And as you can see, I'm breaking out right here. It is almost that time of the month, you guys. The forehead and the chin are just suffering. Oh wow, this one is stunning. It's beautiful. I have nothing bad to say. I'm kind of shocked, I'm not gonna lie. I picked up some more product on the brush to do my forehead, so let's see. Well, as you can see with a smile on my face, this product, speechless. I don't want to say I love it, but it looks so good. So this is one side with the Makeup by Mario with one layer. As you can see, it wasn't as pigment, or the shade wasn't too off, which I am truly enjoying. As you can see, it blends into my skin, transforming and enhancing my natural contours. Like, this is something I could get into. You guys, look at this. It still gives you that healthy glow, but without the fake orangey tan. Guys, this is stunning. I'm shocked. Like, I'm literally shocked. I didn't think I was gonna like this. Okay, before I get ahead of myself, let's do another layer on the cheekbone. So I'm just gonna tap it into the pan, and the pan feels like, you know, like regular Makeup by Mario packaging. It does feel a little bit heavier because I'm pretty sure there's more product, but okay, let me just shut up. Let's do this. You guys, It's beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about it. This was targeted towards natural makeup or just everyday on the go glam, and I wasn't expecting to like this, but I am truly enjoying the experience, the pigment. There's nothing else I can say about this. For sure, you can see that the two shades are very, very, very similar, and I'm so glad I got the right shade because I was afraid there was just gonna be, you know, mistakes and issues happening. But this one is almost like a lighter version of the Chanel bronzing cream, and this is what I wanted from the Chanel bronzing cream. I paid $50 for this, but I wanted this. And this is at $30. It naturally enhances my contours, the shape of my face, and it gives me this healthy glow. And I can see why so many people are enjoying this, because it's that product that just adds a little something in the morning or something where you don't have time, and it really just gives you that extra step. This is stunning. This is stunning. I can't keep saying that. I am in literal shock right now because the Makeup by Mario really wowed me. It really wowed. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? Let's just cut to the chase and let's go and do full glam. So I'm gonna wipe this off, put on my foundation, concealer, and creams, and not the bronzer, and we'll be right back to see if I really do like it, because you know what? I already know what I'm gonna say, but let's just see. As you can see, I have concealer and my foundation on. Now we can try the bronzers. Once again, Chanel on my right side with the e.l.f. brush. Let's see. Like, again, it gives me this tan shade on my cheek. Typically don't like it. It's very wearable though, but I don't know, the shade is just not my tea. Okay, let's go on to the jawline. I'm just gonna rub it into my skin. It looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back in with the Chanel for a second layer on this side. Taking some on my forehead. Don't forget the temples connected together. Now let me look in the mirror and see if anything is happening. Looks like nothing is happening. It blended very, very nice. As I already said in the beginning, the formula is chef's kiss. It's amazing. Doesn't look like it's peeling. It looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Does this look good? I think it looks okay. Let's move on to the Makeup by Mario one. Let's pack it on, and I'm gonna do the same thing like I did to the Chanel one. Tapping it in. Okay, you guys, this looks so gorgeous. I love it. I'm not gonna say anything outlandishly because we're still trying it out, but from what I can tell and what I can see and what maybe you guys can see is that it just gives me this more lifelike bronze color shade that I typically would use. It's not too pigmented, but it's still buildable, and it gives your skin this gorgeous glow. Let's see. Okay, both of them do. But I think this one you can like see like there's way more radiance to it, right? Compared to this. Like it kind of like disappears. This one is like, whoa, healthy skin, hello. This is really nice. I can see myself using this as a contour or bronzing shade for my jaw, because I don't want it to be too sharp or too strong. Blend it out beautiful. Can't say nothing about that. And then again, taking some onto my forehead, blending it, making sure it connects to the temples, the cheekbones, and the jaws. This is one side of the Makeup by Mario and only one layer compared to 2 layers for the Chanel one. I'm gonna go back in and do a second layer, and let's see if this can compare to the Chanel one. So once again, dipping it again for the second time. Let's make this a little bit, you know, pop out more. And then I'm just taking a beauty sponge to go over the bronzer and concealer to make sure that there's no harsh lines. And this is what we have, you guys. This is the Makeup by Mario and the Chanel one. Let's see and observe. What do we see here? Okay, I can tell you some things that I'm pretty sure you can tell. This shade is just so much more better. It has that warmth but cool tone. Very natural but very buildable. The Chanel one is a little orange. It looks a little unnatural by itself. And I just don't know. I just don't like the Chanel one. I do like the formula better than the Makeup by Mario one because I like that more powdery feel. But this on a natural go-to glam, I can see myself wearing this a lot. So this is what it looks like, and I'm gonna show you on my arms on the 2 shades, right? This one is the Makeup by Mario one, and this is the Chanel one. As you can tell, the Chanel one is so much more orangey. Who's this gonna work for? Unless your shade is orange. And anyways, so as you can see, this one has a more cool tone, kind of more buildable contour shade. This one is just like straight up like sun-kissed skin. I think this will look well if you just mix it in with maybe like a foundation balm or a tinted moisturizer, BB cream. That's more of it. This one really enhances your contours and the face shape. So as you can see, this one has way more shine than this one. The Chanel one is the more powdery but still cream. This one is more like, as it says, like an enhancer balm. Definitely feels very, I don't want to say oily, it's more emollient, has more slip to it. This one, you can feel like the powder particles in this. So if you are more on the normal to dry skin, I think this is perfect for you for the formula. If you have more of an oily skin, I would say the Chanel one is because it dries down a little bit more powdery and matte. But if you want to work with either or, I think both are really good options. But for me, I'm really digging the Makeup by Mario one, and I don't know, this is I'm speechless. I don't think I would ever thought this would be a product for me. Now that we have the bronzer shades both on, I'm just gonna go do my blush, powder, do my full face, and then we'll be back to add bronzer on top of it if there's any patchiness or anything, or doesn't work with my products. Okay, I'll be right back. Set my face with the Physicians Formula and the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powders, and this is what I usually do. As you can see, the Chanel one is way more radiant compared to this one. Like, this one still has like a nice soft glow. This one you can see a little bit more like wetness, a little more liquid. I don't know how to explain it. It still looks like it's a little wet. So this is what both sides look like with powder on top. What do you guys think? I'm not mad at both of them, actually. I think either one looks really nice. Okay, forget that. Let's go on bronze. I'll be using my Kiko Milano Fusion Bronzer, and we're gonna test it out on both sides if they, you know, patch up or pick up product. So let's see. So I usually start by doing this, just a little bit, and I start tapping it in. It's just a technique that works for me, just laying down the product and making sure that it blends out at the same time. And I use a pretty big fluffy brush. As you can see, it's gorgeous. This bronzer, we're not here for the bronzer, for the powder bronzer, we're here for the cream bronzer. The Chanel one makes a bronzer pop out way more. Oh my god, I've never used it with this product before, so I'm kind of like first impressions right now. This is not bad. Let's try it on the jaws. Let's try it on the jawline to see if there's anything. I love contouring my jaws, so like it's either hit or miss. So we'll find out. Like, again, picking some on my forehead, just tapping it in. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, let's look in the mirror and see what it really says. Okay, this bronzer picked up the powder bronzer very nice. I don't see any pilling, I don't see any patches, I don't see any like clinging to dry spots. I do have a dry spot right here because of a pimple. Don't mind that, but that is where it is right now. But from what I can tell is that it picks up the product very nice, and it still looks like I have way more product. But you know what, this is not bad. I love soft glam, I love full glam. That is what it is. Looks pretty nice. I would say it looks a little muddy right here, you know, like right here where my acne is. I don't know if it's my acne, maybe the primer, the skincare, the bronzer. It looks a little muddy right here. What do you guys think? Yeah, it looks a little muddy, doesn't it? Moving on to the Makeup by Mario one, taking the same brush and the same palette. We're just gonna bronze it. I can feel my brush is actually gripping a little bit more on this side compared to the Chanel one, and I think it might have to do with the formula of the Makeup by Mario one. So you might have to be light-handed on this, or else your makeup will literally fall off. But it looks gorgeous. It actually looks a little more smooth than this one, right? Am I tripping? No, it can't be. Makeup by Mario, how many good products are you gonna come out with? What the? Okay, let me just keep bronzing. Picking some on my powder to do the forehead again. Let's see. All right, now that we have both sides powdered and bronzer, you can really tell the difference, right? This side looks a little bit more muddy. It looks like the colors are not really matching. As you can see, this part is just so muddy. I don't know what it is. It might be my pimples, but this never really happens with my other bronzers. And I don't know, it looks kind of harsh right here. I didn't put any powder right here, but it looks very harsh right here. On this side, it still looks a little harsh right here, but looks more soft. And as you can see, now that Makeup by Mario balm is like really showing out. Like it has that like healthy natural glow that is really addicting. I really love how it lays on my skin. And as I'm blending it out, like I said, this one has more of a grip. This one doesn't really have a grip. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the formula that Chanel is more powdery for finish. But yeah, this is what it looks like. What do you guys think? Like, is the Chanel better? Or do you guys think the Makeup by Mario looks better? I will tell my honest opinions at the end, but as of right now, I think we have a clear winner, right? We looked at both sides. I'm gonna finish my face and we can talk about my final thoughts. All right, I am back with the entire face done. My bangs do not want to cooperate with me, so just ignore that. If you can ignore that. Anyways, this is what they look like with everything on top. I also added a setting spray so I could see if anything happened. This is not too bad. I will tell you my final thoughts now. I'm pretty sure you can tell that I typically was gonna prefer this anyways. You can see that it still gives me that nice natural healthy glow. It's not too strong, it's not that pigmented, and it gripped onto the powder bronzer very well. I truly enjoyed the Makeup by Mario one. I think I don't want to know because I might just get sucked into it. It is gorgeous. It's a beautiful blend. It's easy to blend. It's smoothing. It also how do I say it? It's easy. Easy is the word, okay? The Chanel one, as you can see, I'm just not a fan of it. I feel like the shade is way off. It's too orange and it looks too muddy where you can see the shades are just kind of like dragging down my chin. It's not cute. In person, it looks so muddy. It looks like I threw dirt on my face. I would say the formula, as always, very nice formula, powdery, creamy, and it just builds up very nice. But I think for my shade and for my typical preferences, I wouldn't choose this product. I think it grips onto the product very nicely. I just think the shade is throwing me off pretty much. Now, these two products, you definitely get less product in this one for $30 and way more product for the Chanel one for $50. I would say this is a better bargain, to be honest. But if you're looking for something that's easy, buildable, and really stunning on your skin alone and with makeup, this is a must. If you're more into like an orange tan or more sun-kissed skin with a nice matte finish, this is the one for you. I typically would not prefer this for a lot of people because they just don't have many shades available. So it's like 4 shades, that majority is just not gonna be enough for everyone. But the Mario comes in 6, and I do think the shade's a little bit similar to this. Like, there could have been done more, but I do understand because this is more of a balm, it's more natural. I think this one will look very beautiful on everyone and everyone's skin tone. Would I say these are dupes or alternatives to each other? Not dupes, but maybe alternatives, like I was just explaining in the last clip. These are very similar. They're in the same ranking, they're in the same level. Definitely the like same natural, you know, bronze shade on your skin, sun-kissed glow. But honestly, I think these two are just not dupes. And if you want either or, I would say choose the Makeup by Mario one. It just, look at it, stunning, stunning. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought about the comparison. Do you guys agree with me or disagree? I would like to know, would you choose the Makeup by Mario one or the Chanel one? Have you ever tried any of these? Let me know down in the comments below. Alright guys, we're at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. It was a long process and it was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of excitements, a lot of oohs and ahs, right? We are at the end of the video. If you guys want to see more of comparisons and dupes and tutorials and reviews, let me know down in the comments below. I'm still trying to figure out what my audience likes, and if you guys do like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my TikTok and Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.